Hi, it's Leonie West from Westalee Design, and I'm going to be using my Pfaff Performance 2058 with our ruler foot, and this is a short shank machine. This is the seam allowance 12.5 inches. This would be my 12-inch block edge, and I have put a marking from each of these centre lines all the way around, giving me the angles. I'm going to use the Spinefex, and I'm going to line it up on the centre and on the 45-degree lines. I'm going to sew the Spinefex around. I'm then going to turn and rotate that Spinefex, sewing each one until I come back to this part. So now I've pulled my threads up and I'm ready to go. I'm going to sew around. The reason why I'm starting here and not in the centre of my block down here is because when I want to turn this around all the way around, I will get back to the end without having to sew a long stitch of straight stitch along the edge of the block. So we're going to come down, and when we get to the bottom, I'm going to stop at where my crosshairs are. I'm going to have my needle down. I can now turn the fabric and template, and I'm going to turn it and align my centre lines again, making sure that my reference lines are in line with my template. I've now rotated the template, and I'm going to sew up this one and down the other side. When you're using a Pfaff machine, they have an IDT, which is a little foot that feeds at the back of the machine. If I was using a template larger than a 3mm template, my IDT would be colliding with my template, which I do not want to have happen. Stop here, and we now rotate the template again. I'm now going to go into the centre, and I'm making sure that my lines are all aligned. Spinefex can be used as we normally do, going from the centre and working around in a circle. Or if we want, we can use Spinefex to fill out the edges of blocks. We can also use Spinefex for our borders. We could put Spinefex into 4 corners of a block. There are many different ways to use all our templates. And back down to the beginning again. I now need to rotate again. Making sure when we rotate that our template's back in line with our reference lines. When you get to the top, you can stop and continue down. You will get the rhythm of your speed and your movement to get nice even stitches, and that comes with practice. And we're back to the beginning again. It's much easier if you stop with your needle down. It holds the foot in place. Rotate. We are lining up again with our 45-degree line, and I'm lining up a 1/4 inch out from the outside edge of my block. Up to the top and back down again. And because I don't have to go down to here, this is the edge of the block, I'm going to stop here, and I'm just going to run a couple of stitches back and forth outside that edge to lock those threads down. I've now completed 2 of the sides, and I'm going to put the Spinefex on the opposite sides. I've now sewn all 4 sides using the Spinefex, and you can see where they overlap. I get different patterns coming in, with this one going in here and the other one over here. I have lovely spaces in here. I can choose to fill any of these spaces with different fills. So Spinefex, while it was designed originally to work around in a circle, it doesn't have to just do that one thing. I've decided to put an echo into the centre of this block, and that means I'm going to want to run my ruler foot edge against the stitch line. And I'm going a 1/4 inch echo. So the easy way to do that is to use a straight ruler and just stitch down, following that ruler against the edge. Stop, turn the ruler a little bit. And this way you will stitch a 1/4 inch from that stitch line. When you come to a corner, your foot tells you that you're a 1/4 inch away from where it's coming across. So now I stop with my needle down, turn my work around, and I can continue going down, putting the echo in. When the foot gets to the edge, stop again. We can either stop with our needle down and turn the work, or we can actually just move our ruler across to in the direction. I actually prefer to turn the work. And we're just going to follow this line down. Because the ruler foot measures a 1/2 inch, it is a 1/4 inch from the needle to the edge of the ruler. I can stitch a 1/4 inch echo line. I'm going to come across to here. I'm just going to move my ruler slightly until I get in line with that stitch line. Now I'm going to just have a little turn and continue using the ruler edge to guide the foot. And I'm now back to the beginning. So now you can see my echoed 1/4 inch line in the centre of the Spinefex, and that just fills it out a bit more.